ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society.
भाई इतना टट्टी को चल रहा है यार. मेमोरी बहुत खा रहा है. लग रहा रे ट्रेसिंग ऑफ करनी पड़ेगी गाइस. लेट्स टर्न ऑफ. If it's talking about hardware, then it's talking about your graphics card. Because it is hard. And if it's talking about your Evans, भाई रे ट्रेसिंग गांड फाड़ दे रहा है यार. सर आंखों पर है. So ray tracing was the culprit. तो गाइस अभी हम लोग को डिब्रीज को ढूंढना है जहाँ तक मेरे को याद है, अगर आखिरी मैंने खेला था.
Be still, Cadre, but don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late. I certainly don't wish it. Yet my health is of far less import than ensuring our mission success. I've already cleared the way for my associates into the station.
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get DeVries' plans out of him.
You do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it. That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast. No, please don't. I mean to say, if I cannot stand strong in body, I will do so in heart. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself. And if we do as you ask, where will we go? Are we to return to Golden Ridge in shame? As cowards? That's a rather unique theory. Mayhaps I could investigate further, determine if it has merit. Fine then. I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the Automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
अच्छा भाई जी इधर से जाना है या उधर से जाना है भाई जी
Damn, locked. Why can't our work ever be easy?
Just imagine the hustle and bustle of this place in its heyday.
सुराखों पर है क्या करने आया हूँ मैं यहाँ पे जाना उधर से ही पड़ेगा दोस्तड़ी I cannot jump in a lift. You.
Gonna need a way to power this thing.
strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like handling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar.
ये कहाँ से मिलेगा भाई?
Assume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps
अबे
more
बट ये मेरे को साइड मिशन से मिली ये चीज.
the sovereign.
सो अगर मैं साइड मिशन नहीं करता
His advisor, the
तो कैसे चल सकता है?
These executions, these impulsive attacks are solely his influence.
Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
बगल में रखा था.
Perhaps say the same. Than your reputation for putting profit over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
पता नहीं क्या किया. Not giving a fuck about it.
Yep, they've commandeered those mechs. Might want to choose this battle wisely.
कुछ तो मिस किया होगा मैंने वहाँ पे. Renoir.
The gravel claw's angry. Popping my claw.
Bro, this gun is nuts, man. वाटरी रिफ्लेक्शंस एंड ऑल थोड़े अच्छे हो जाते हैं, मैंने सुना है.
Process. That Kulak couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Come at it.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no business.
What should we do with this debris, man? She fucked us.
Observations suggest that matters have been delicate, but I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter. Fairfield, things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had their folk living in fear between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this
साला
order
जाना
is
उधर से
under
ही
your
था.
purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
जाना किधर है? Ooh.
Tingling. All charged up.
I knew you had my back.
According to my analysis prior to this meeting, enough goodwill between our parties to suggest a high chance of success should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Treaty? As in a contract? Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially when so much is yet to be discussed.
Praise be to the Sovereign, for he knows precisely what to provide his sub...
That's a lot of...
Iglesias. I don't wanna live forever. Do you come back home? Whoa, 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 whoa. जबरदस्ती का दिमाग लगाया है।
Something tells me we ain't alone here.
साला मतलब लास्ट उसमें वो पूरा का पूरा रेट ट्रेसिंग के कारण खराब हुआ मेरा। We have disabled.
Looks like a fight.
Don't go no further, infidel. This next shot will finish you.
Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
I can hear you scared. A little sad.
कितना था ये एनिमी थे Do you come back home? Whoa, oh, oh. अच्छा वो वाला करूँगा तो नीचे ही बोलेगा
On your command.
Scampering around like a little sprite.
There's the elevator. Getting close now.
Especially when presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people.
Foresight is nothing without propaganda, and our Minister of Marketing has already won Protectorate hearts and minds. If unification is what you want, ingenuity is what you need.
So Law, there they are. Right out in the open. Best speed this up. We can't have gotten Law before DeVries goes through with it.
But Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how.
मतलब इसमें कुछ अनरियलिस्टिक चीजें नहीं दे रखी कि जैसे मैं वहाँ ये लोग जाके जैसे मार दे ऐसा कुछ बहुत ओपी गन है यार वो जो भी है
Meanwhile, Auntie's Choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why. Certainly. And then I'll brew us some tea and we can gossip about the latest pitchball matches. Do you think me an idiot? I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late. Spare me that sanctimonious drivel. You'll never be Commander Zane, don't even try. Such ambition. But that requires anyone to know that you were here. Or to remember you at all.
All you'll be remembered for is sending your team to the slaughter. Assassinating innocent folks for your own gain. Some legacy you're leaving behind.
I don't give a damn for my legacy. I simply wish for you to stop interfering in my work. You haven't any idea what's at play here. It's in your best interest, Commander, to hear me out. I am doing everything with what little power I have to stop the rifts from destroying the galaxy. I am so close. With the right data and the prototype rift modulator hidden away in a protectorate lab on Praetor, the Order could finally figure out how to control the rifts. But like the protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology. No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia, and proved to me that I needed to act, to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy.
Hello, Ayatul,
You
kya haal hai?
were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success. And I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start.
भाई ये game single player है
I
ना?
must finish what I started. That's not what happened. Your presence disrupted their equation and the mission could not risk failure. And I didn't kill any of you. I simply did not interfere.
Sure you ain't kin to Auntie Cleo? Because you sure as hell know how to pass the buck.
Whatever you think of me, it wasn't so simple to sit back and listen as they met their ends. Every instinct I had was yearning to act, but I could not. And I'm not seeking absolution. From you, anyhow. I know the distinction matters not to you, but it does to me. And what happened there forced me to search for a way to stop the rifts. To stop the thoughts that plagued me. You recall what I said of the rift modulator? Of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts. And only the Order can be trusted with this power.
single player,
You know who these corporatists are. How they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander. How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now. You're wrestling fire here. You know that, right?
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse. Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the order from itself.
साबरमती है वो भाई.
Even if the circumstances for peace are right, surely their envoys' untimely deaths will put fear into them.
लड़की ठीक है
If I can
लेकिन
do anything to put doubt in either faction's mind, I'll do it. You were an Earth Directorate agent once. You understand the need to be thorough. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet. Savannah. I was never a good friend to her.
एक मिनट रुकना भाई, बहुत
even when she
main
was
story
all I
चल रही है.
had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You've made it clear you despise me for what I've done to you, to your crew. Now you wish to convince me that you want me to live? Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my
मतलब
judgment
मीठी
has
बातें
been
करता हूँ और
compromised.
मैं सबको मना लेता हूँ भाई. What a
So we will
nice
do this your
negotiation
way.
power.
No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down. But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved. That's kind. But there's a reason I only ever worked alone, Commander. I'm at my limit. I know you can save us. There's also a high priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but it may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Wait, what in the void is that?
ain't ever seen a thing like this. We need to move now.
रिफ्ट आ गई। कहाँ गई वो?
Follow me, quick.
हमने इसको छोड़ दिया इतनी नौटंकी करने के बाद। ये सब चीजें अच्छा Von Emmerich Gonter O'D Who made this?
That's not getting any smaller. Come on, Commander, up the bus.
The thing जिसके लिए अपन आए थे वही चीज हमको अभी मार देगी क्या? भाई रे ट्रेस ऑन करके तो फट गई थी भाई गेम की बिल्कुल। You know what the name of my ship is? Incognito. मांगे तेरी खैरियाँ
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts.
Oh, wow.
Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines. The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations. I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms De Vries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister
सही
would be
बताऊं तो
best suited to
अच्छा
this
खासा
purpose.
है भाई। मतलब बहुत टाइम भी हो गया, वो 2017 में आया था, ये अभी आया 2025 में, पता नहीं, ठीक ठाक है मतलब। हाँ,
Agent civilians are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives. Which you are no. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages express. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters. Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander? This unit strongly advises against randomly pressing buttons on the astrogator, unless death is the desired outcome. Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You've also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal. Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim, for it appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Commander, word.
Talk to Archive.
What happened back there? We had her cornered, bullets chambered, justice within reach, and you just let her go? What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to trust you the next time a tough choice has to be made? Then why'd you do it? Mercy's a fine concept, but I'm not convinced everyone deserves it. Just hope we don't come to regret our state hand. I'm gonna need time to muddle through all this, so let's just end things there, for now.
So we can talk to...
Saving the delegates from DeVries took considerable effort, dear. You don't know that. They might still have a role to... May all...
Never thought you'd manage to save DeVries along with the delegates. They could be good allies when we look for help closing the rifts. Reckon my being present for the dramatic... There's one... Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it? Were that the case? By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the Rift Tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an... You see gullible? I see optimistic. Funny. Still. Anyway, appreciate you hearing.
वो वाली छोरी कहाँ है भाई? सुंदर सी छोरी है जो है.
Commander.
वैलरी है.
There's anything worse than my former fellow protectorate subjects, it's corporate toadies.
Marisol Delgado has been added to the ship roster and has claimed her quarters. This unit has also been informed by Agent Delgado that she is not to be disturbed while resting unless the ship...
किसकी हेल्प लें? Talk Bunty's choice or the order into helping take the archive.
Idiots in training and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a battle for our
अबे ये वही वाली जगह है.
to be handed down from honesty each successive generation. Spacer's choice, swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of all. Against the little person as they try
Lifestyle भी देखना चाहूँगा मैं एक बार कैसा दिखता है. Incognito.
Moment of your time, Commander. Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision. I try not. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we do...
अंटीजेनियम क्लॉइस्टर ही चलते ऑर्डर की बात।
See that mighty tower there? Belongs to the Archive. And she's just as impressive on the inside, too.
अच्छा हम लोग वहाँ से हेल्प लेके यहाँ पे जा सकते हैं, ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं। ठीक है भाई, करेंगे अपन बाद में।